Hey, it's Brian with the Midnight Mechanic. We got a good tech tip for you today. Now, if you're replacing your clutch or your transmission in your car, you're going to want to replace the pilot bearing or bushing. Now, that sits in the back of the engine and it's a wear item, so it's very difficult to get to. You got to take the transmission out. So if you have the option to replace it, go ahead and replace it. It's just general maintenance and it'll cause less problems down the road. Now, we're putting the 6-speed into our Trans Am and we're bolting it up, and we need to put a new pilot bearing in there. So you can get a tool that helps you pull it out. Some people use a little bit of grease, but we're gonna use something a lot different. One of my buddies told us about it last night. Wasn't sure if it's gonna work, but it does work. We're gonna show you how to do it, and follow along and you will love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do something a little bit different. A lot of times you can pump it full of grease and stick a bolt in there and tap it and it'll force it out. We tried that, it didn't really work very well. A buddy of mine said, why don't you try putting bread in there? He said he'd heard it before, hadn't tried it, but we figured we would try it. And I guess the idea is you stuff it full of bread and you bang it in there with a bolt and it'll force it out. Same idea with the grease, but I guess it's a little more dense maybe. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna try it. Might as well see if it works. So got a little bit of bread here. We're gonna tear it up, shove it in there, hit the bolt in there and see what happens. So there you go. Pops it right out. Honestly, didn't expect that to work, but it did. As you can see, the bolt was a little bit too small for the hole, but we took a 3/8 inch, quarter inch drive socket, pounded it in there, and it popped right out. Now all you gotta do is clean all the bread out of the hole, clean it up real good, and then you can install your new pilot bushing or bearing. So hope you guys like that. I guarantee you that most of you guys thought that wasn't gonna work. And I was a little skeptical too. My buddy told me that and I was like, you're messing with me, dude. Like, there's no way that's gonna work. But it did work. A lot of you hot riders might have used it before and know it works, but a lot of you new guys, that is a trick that you might be able to use. And I would totally use it over grease just because it is so entertaining to do. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If there's anything else you wanna learn, post down below in the comments. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Midnight Mech. Follow us on TikTok at The Midnight Mechanic, and we'll see you guys next time.